Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of December from the 16th through the 31st. General as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from it what makes sense for you, release the rest, and if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box, as well as all of the decks and creators that you see here today, Aries. So we're taking a look at issues and confessions from your person. What are they thinking about you, the relationship, the connection at this point in time? These are the three decks that we'll be using for your focus messages. The first two are by Fire Witch Tarot, the issues deck, and then we'll grab a message from What's Brewing, Spilling the Beans deck. And this is my self-created one, the X Oracle. All right, so let's begin. Let's take a look and see how things play out this time. And of course, cross watchers and anyone else who has been guided to tune in are welcome. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries, what is your first message here? I'm guided to this card. The past lives in the past, brings up old shit. So maybe your person just can't get past, excuse the pun, whatever happened to you guys before. Or if they have something tied into the past that they're still holding on to, baggage that needs to be released, cleansed out, and maybe you resonate with that for yourself, Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this and see why that is. But there's something tied into the past that needs to be let go of. Okay, so that's your first focus message. Let's go ahead and grab one from the What's Brewing deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Okay. This one is grabbing my attention here. And we've got caution. So you're being cautioned somehow at this point in time. There's a warning that is being represented here. So what is that all about? Okay, so we'll dig a little bit deeper, of course, to see why that is. Okay, and then your third focus message here, Aries. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Second half of December. Okay. Let's grab this one. Every time I hear someone say your name, it breaks my heart, knowing you're so far away from me. So this is an indication here for some of you that you're not together right now. There's something that they're triggered by every time they hear your name. And that could be something that you relate to as well, Aries. So those are your three focus messages here. So let's dig a little bit deeper when it comes to this partnership. We'll grab a message or messages from the Fire and Ice Lenormand deck by Angelic Revelation 144. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Issues and confessions. So one of the issues is that this person lives in the past. They can't seem to let the old shit go, you know? And maybe if they keep bringing stuff up that you guys have already addressed and dealt with and they can't seem to let it go, then that creates a lot of tension in the partnership. And, you know, it's like having to revisit conversations that you guys have already had, and that could be really annoying. All right, let's see what else. Compass, guidance, goals, direction. Maybe somebody has lost their way here. This reminds me of that caution sign that you see when you're driving. And maybe it's a blessing in disguise that this is here, Aries, so that your person, if they pick up off of whatever this is, it might cause them to revisit the decisions that they have made when it comes to the two of you, and that perhaps they're being guided back to you instead of traveling down this road where there are red flags and they need to address it. Maybe the direction that they're going at this point in time is just not a good direction. It could be the masculine, because that's the next card right there. So it could be the masculine, the divine masculine here, who has lost their way, and they need to be able to realize that there are caution signs that they need to pay attention to. They can't live in the past. They have to focus on the now in order to create a better plan moving forward into the future with you. If they want a future with you, Aries, then something has to shift and change. We've got love language, social media, texts, or calls. If you guys still follow each other on social media, depending on what it is that they're seeing or what it is that you're seeing, maybe that's why we do have that caution sign right here. They might also want to reach out to you, either through a text, a phone call, or on social media. We have fish, financial and spiritual abundance. So money matters. That looks really good. Abundant energy in that area for either of you, really. But this is your reading here, Aries. So if you've been struggling financially, this card is an indication that things will improve in that area. But it also reminds me of that saying, and I believe this came through for Pisces as well. There's plenty of fish in the sea. So if your person can't come towards you to work on the partnership and where you guys are at now, instead of constantly going back to the past and bringing that up repeatedly, it's like having the same argument on playback. It's like, did we not already address this? Did we not already talk about this? Traveling back to the past repeatedly, and that gets really old and annoying. So for some of you, your person has to realize that, yeah, there's plenty of fish in the sea. And if they're unable to offer you or deliver what it is that you're needing in the partnership, then you might just find another fish here to invest your time in. If they're stuck in the past and you're wanting to focus on where the future might end up in your love life, then they're going to have to stop revisiting the past. We have the house moving in together. Maybe you guys live together, and when you went your separate ways, somebody moved out. Could have been the masculine who moved out. Or this is something that you guys have been wanting to do, is to share a home, to move in together, to be able to wake up next to each other. So either this has already happened and there have been some challenges there, and this is an indication that you guys are not together, because every time they hear your name, it breaks their heart, knowing you're so far away from me. And if you're far away from them, you're not with them. This is so interesting how we have a key. Isn't that interesting? You've got a house, and then here's the key. A house key. So that could be an indication for some of you guys that hopefully you can overcome the obstacles of the partnership, move in together. This could certainly represent an actual key to open up the door to a new home or a place that you share. But this key does represent synchronicities. It represents signs that are trying to grab your attention. This is one of them. And that you guys are fated to be together, or you are fated to connect in this lifetime. Look at this. And then we've got the energy of the sun. The sun in tarot is the most positive card. It's very happy. It's very joyful, very positive in energy. Two people who can come together and be very happy in the relationship. If you have pictured yourself marrying this person, that certainly is a possibility. But first we have to get perhaps your person onto the right path that they are meant to travel to get rid of this caution sign. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's see where else this is going to go. We'll add to this with the Pining Rose Love Oracle. This is a deck by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Second half of December. What else do you need to know here at this time? I mean, there's a chance here because we've got the sun. We've got some really good cards coming through here regardless of any red flags or caution signs. Yeah, more than likely you have been hurt by this person because they've lost their sense of direction. They might have said very painful things to you or done things to ruin the dynamic of the partnership. So it makes sense that they're coming through as an ex-lover here. They are an ex for a reason. But look at this. And I mean, how fitting is that? Because this card is falling right below reach out. Social media, texts, or calls. They want so badly to connect and to talk to you in any way that they're able to. What else, please, for Aries? Look at that, guys. Rekindle. So even though they are your ex, that even though you guys are far away from each other, the desire to rekindle this is here. Look at the next card. I love you, followed by I miss you. And you guys are still connecting on that soul level. Maybe this is what they need to tell you, that they still love you, that they've missed you since you guys have not been together. And for some of you, maybe this was a very difficult breakup. And this is an energy that needs healing right here. Because that's what's coming through here, that they hurt you, that they did something to ruin the dynamic of this partnership, but they're clearly indicating here that they love you and that they miss you. They miss your presence in their life, Aries. So let's add some tarot to this. This is my latest deck, guys. It's called the Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. It is tarot with a twist. And what makes it a twist is that, yes, you get your original 78 tarot messages, tarot cards, but I've also added new oracle messages as well as new court cards that are exclusive to this deck. So you get about 117 cards here. So if you're interested in this one, as well as the other decks that you see here, Aries, all of the links are down below. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aries. What else do we need to know? Let's take a look at that. All right, so we've got the King of Wands, which is fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this is your own energy here. This is falling in the reverse though. Okay, so we've got a masculine card right there. So your masculine is coming through with this fire energy. This could be you yourself. This could be your card as well. Now, as I mentioned, it came up in the reverse. So the King of Wands in the reverse is someone who's very impulsive. They can be a little bit overbearing. Someone who's ruthless. They can be very rude and forceful. A bit of a tyrant. They break promises. This is someone who is disloyal. So no wonder, my feminines, if this is your masculine here, they definitely hurt you. And then we've got the Four of Cups. So they missed an opportunity to be with you, because this is a card of disconnectedness between two people, especially those who are in separation. But what I do feel, that this breakup, this separation might be a blessing in disguise, Aries. It's given your person a lot of time to think, to reevaluate where their life has been going. Hopefully they've seen the caution signs and the red flags, and they know that they need to go in a different direction. During this time apart, maybe they've been really depressed, regretting things they've said or done. There's not a whole lot of movement going on with the Four of Cups. It can be stagnant energy. They've had a lot of time to think, I feel. Now, look at this next card. Very interesting, guys. We've got the Queen of Wands now. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You know, you guys would typically be a perfect match here. But clearly there are some issues going on in the partnership, which is why our King is coming up in the reverse. So this King has some work to do in order to turn that card in the upright. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So two queens and a king can indicate a third-party situation. For some of you, maybe your masculine got themselves entangled into a third party, as I mentioned, infidelities, cheating, lying. And the other person could be an earth sign here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But look at this. Ace of Wands, Aries, again, your own fire energy. There's a potential for a new beginning here, giving the two of you a new opportunity to create something new in the partnership, to be able to find the passion that you guys once had. Because we do have, again, the energy of the sun, which is amazing. And then we've got this Rekindle card right here. So new beginnings, rekindling a partnership. Even though you guys are not together right now, it seems you can have a fresh start here between the two of you. We've got Archangel Gabriel coming through as well. I am the angel known as the master of communication. If you're having trouble expressing yourself to your beloved, I am here to assist. I can inspire writers, teachers, journalists, and artists to convey their messages with clarity and grace. I can help you overcome your limitations so you can finally say the right thing to the right person at the right time. If you struggle with conveying your emotions, call on me. I will be there for you. And I really do feel that they want to reach out, either again on social media, text, or phone call. And maybe they're just struggling to get things off their chest, to really just say what they got to say. We've got the moon right here. Okay, so maybe they're afraid to reach out right now. They're anxious, they're depressed, going through a lot. But this is also a card letting us know that part of the issues for this partnership, Aries, is again a potential for third parties, a potential for someone who was deceptive, kept secrets. But you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to the moon. And it's that light that can create healing between the two of you. Because what's on the other side of that tunnel, what's on the other side of the moon, is the sun. That can bring about illumination for you guys to go in the direction that you're meant to go. And look at that. Then we've got the star. Aquarius, specifically for some of you. So there's still hope here, because the star is a card of hope, of faith, letting you know that this is a situation where a wish can still manifest itself, and it is illumination of a path that you are meant to follow. For the both of you to follow this path that can lead you towards a rekindled partnership. So yes, The past might have been super challenging, but if you guys can get past that, you can have a very happy outcome to this, Aries. And third parties could have been a thing of the past, but it's still very painful. And that type of healing takes time. Okay, so let's grab some dialogue messages here. This is the Thinking Man Oracle. This is my deck, Volume 2 version. So let's go ahead and grab some messages here on behalf of the Divine Masculine. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. All right, so what does the masculine have to say to the feminine? We already have the masculine card here. So this masculine definitely wants to be heard at this time. So let's see. All right, masculine, what do you want to say? I like you. I really, really like you. Hell, I may even love you. Why am I struggling to just tell you how I feel? That is because they struggle with communication. And that is why we've got Archangel Gabriel helping your masculine out, my feminines, to just get things off their chest. Say what it is that they need to say. And what it is that they want to say is that I love you and I miss you. Okay? So that's what's in their heart space. And they just struggle with saying this. Look at this. Please answer. It's me. Now take a look at this photo right here with this masculine right here on the phone, maybe trying to reach out to the feminine but not receiving an answer. Maybe my feminines, you've blocked your masculine, you're deliberately not picking up the phone or not returning texts, whatever the case may be. And so this masculine is coming through, letting you know, it's like, please answer. It's me. There's so much that I want to say to you. There's so much that I want to communicate to you, but I'm struggling with that. But they are wanting to make an effort in that area. Next message. I may look tough on the outside, showing the world that losing you is no big deal. On the inside, I'm a fucking mess. There you go. They're a mess. This journey has been very difficult for this masculine. How it breaks me that I never told you that you really are the love of my life and no one else can ever touch my heart the way you have. There's a lot of emotions being poured out here through these messages, my feminines, but I have a feeling your masculine really struggled to express these things. Look at this. Open the door. Please answer. It's me. Open the door. Okay, so this could either be that your masculine has tried to come by to visit you, tried to get you to talk to them, and maybe you're just not answering that door. You know, they might be ringing that doorbell, but you're not opening that door, especially if you're still really hurt, if you're still healing from this, and you're just not ready to engage, you're not ready to talk, and that's okay. If that's how you're feeling, then you need to honor that, and so does your masculine. But they want to reach out so much to be able to talk to you, my feminines. So let's give you guys the opportunity to express yourselves as well. So we'll grab some insight from my Woman's Intuition Oracle, representing Divine Feminine messages, okay? So let's set these guys aside. And my feminines, what is it that you want to say to your masculine here? Are you still upset? Are you still healing? Do you want your masculine back? Let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the Divine Feminine. What do you want to say to your masculine? You are my ultimate fantasy. The desire is here. Look at that. I love you more than words could ever express. You both still love each other. This card keeps popping up. You and me, we're not perfect, but we're perfect together. This one makes sense as well. You can run, you can roam, but only I will feel like home. Isn't that interesting? Because we've got the house right here. So if they were trying to explore other options with other people, you're the only one that feels like home to this masculine. And maybe you guys needed to experience this very painful breakup in order for this masculine to understand that. Our souls, our vibrations, our energies, our thoughts, our memories will forever be intertwined, even if our bodies aren't. Although I would prefer the latter. Yeah, right now you guys are in separation, so you're not together in the physical sense. But in your hearts, you're connecting still. The love, that has not gone away. So let's add to this, Aries, and let's see what else needs to come through here. This is my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. So let's add to this. Let's see what else. Yeah, they still love you. You still love them. So you guys might be exes for now, but it could be this love that brings you guys back together. You've got the Star card and some pretty amazing messages from the Tarot deck to let you know that there's still a chance here. For Aries, please, angels and spirit guides. Again, I have never desired anyone as much as I want you. I can't stop myself from thinking about your kiss, the way you touch me, make love to me. I can feel you with me even when you're not near. I know you want me just as much. Let's make this a reality again. And it falls on the two of you to make it a reality again. It's possible. It is totally 100% possible. One. We only have one life. Fill it with your hopes, wishes, dreams, and goals, whatever they may be. We only have one heart. Fill it with love, joy, happiness, fulfillment, contentment, and gratitude. We only have one love. The only one that truly has that one beating heart of yours. Cherish it. You are the one, and perhaps they are the one for you as well, Aries. If you guys are on the same page and wanting to try again, it's right here. What else, please, for Aries? Second half of December. Peace. I just want to feel peace in my heart, but that's never going to happen as long as we're apart. I know we had to let each other go due to circumstances beyond our control, but I will never stop wanting you. Please don't stop hoping that someday we can find our way back to each other. You are my serenity. Oh my goodness. Aries. You represent the peace and tranquility in this person's life, in their heart. And they won't ever be at peace as long as you guys are not together. We have voyage. This has been a fantastic voyage between you and I. I can't wait to share more days and nights with you, always enjoying each other's company. There are no awkward silent moments. There never has been. You're my favorite adventure. I'm ready for more. So if you're ready for more too, Aries, this person definitely wants that. We've got the best. I never expected us to be the best of friends so quickly, almost as if we've known each other before, and just when I started to get used to you being my best friend, you became my best love. I have a feeling the best is yet to come. Just as long as you guys don't keep revisiting the past, and certainly from your person, they need to let the past go. Or maybe you both do. Focus on the now, focus on the future, because there are better times ahead. And lastly, joy. It really was love at first sight the moment I saw you. From that first glance that I knew was meant for only me, the brush of your hand against mine, your heartwarming smile, and everything about you that brings me joy beyond measure. Thank you for choosing me for life. You make them happy. And the energy of the sun is very happy, very joyful. You can have that. Just pay attention to the warning signs. Your person needs to do the same. But, you know, if you guys want to try again, there's nothing standing in the way of that happening. Just the two of you. And if you can, again, get on the same page, have the same vision for this partnership, the new year could be really happy for the two of you. Okay, so let's add to this with Lovers Oracle messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Second half of December. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Yeah, even though you're not together, you still feel their presence. And they still feel yours. And this ultimately could be what they really want to say to you. They might have struggled to express themselves and still might be struggling to express themselves. But if they could, this is what they would want to say. What else, please, for Aries? Surrender. Yes, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Exactly. Going back to the very first focus message, the past, lives in the past, brings up old shit. Surrender the old shit. It's done. Look at this next message. Can't make this stuff up. Look, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Do you see this message? Here's the past. Leave it alone. The past is now behind you. It's time to let it go. It's time to cleanse the energy of the past and move on. Create a new path for both of you to go. And that, I feel, is why this compass is here. To give you both a better sense of direction of where you can go that will lead you towards the energy of the sun right here. Okay, so let's wrap it up here, Aries, with some final guidance. All right, so this is the Universal Heart Oracle deck. Guidance from Spirit, your guardian angels and ancestors. This is a deck by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's grab a couple of messages from here. Aries, it may or may not pertain to your love life, but this is overall guidance that your angels, your spirit guides would like to leave you with for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. We want you to know that your life is heading towards big changes this year, which, considering this year is almost over, this message could certainly pertain to 2021 as well. Please trust that we have your back throughout this period of transformation. We are sending you positive healing energy and spiritual enforcement to support you throughout this transitional phase. We are sending helpful people into your life to help support you. There will be some incredible surprises and blessings coming your way this year. I love that for you, Aries. That's amazing. And the bottom of the deck. A new friend or romantic interest is likely to come closer to you. This may make you feel nervous and excited because this is an unexpected deepening of emotions. You want to present your best self. Spirit reminds you to just be genuine, your most authentic self. You magnetically attract this person just by being yourself. Their captivation is obvious, and this person will be a beautiful addition to your life. So we're focusing on this reading between two people who are in separation. And absolutely, there is a chance for you guys to create a transformation in this partnership where you can have another opportunity to be together. Now, there are those of you, I feel, that might not be ready for this rekindled partnership, and maybe part of your journey is to end up meeting a new love. So if it is a new friend or romantic interest that is coming to you, and if you're really wanting to explore where that could go, that certainly is your prerogative, Aries. But when it comes to an ex, somebody who still loves you and cares for you and misses you, they definitely want to reach out. So it might just be a matter of time here before you do hear from them. And if you're open to giving this person another opportunity to come into your life, I have a feeling for some of you guys, with the energy of the star right here and the sun, you can really find true happiness with this person. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. And for those who are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much, as always, for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.